like it's been forever since I've filmed anything, because it honestly has. Like, I've chopped my hair off, we've dyed it red, a lot has been happening. I'm like 30 years pregnant, actually 30 weeks, but it's like the same thing because it feels the same thing. If you hear children, it's because I live in an apartment complex and I live right across from the pool and the playground, and this is just my life. But I wanted to do like just a get ready with me, like a makeup tutorial, because I don't know, I don't have anything else, and I've been looking at a lot of makeup and a lot of hair, and that's really all that's on my Instagram pages and stuff. So I figured it would be a good time to do that. So yeah, I was looking through like the Patrick Ta Instagram, and like this makeup from, you guys can't see it. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it for the most part. But this makeup with Megan Fox, like, it just gives me like fall vibes and like just, I don't know, all the things that I want right now. I don't have her hair, which is sad. But I think that I can try to recreate this look. Not exactly, because I don't have Patrick Ta's talent, but we can try to do something like this on ourselves and just see where it goes. Let's just see where it goes. So we're gonna pin whatever hair we do have left out the way. That's a cute look, definitely. Alright, so I've already like prepped my skin. I used the lighting is off and it's gonna bother me. I don't know if that's better, but we can fix it maybe, hopefully. So I've prepped my skin with my skincare. I used Aveda toning mist, and then I used the Aveda hydrating liquid moisturizer, and then we're gonna go in with some sunscreen. This is the Super Goop Matte Screen, the mineral one, 40 SPF, because if you don't want to get old, you need to make sure that you're putting on some sunscreen, even if it's not sunny. So what has been going on in my life? I got a job as a salon assistant, and that's been going really fun. This is actually, she did my hair and I love it. She cut it for me. I did the color, but it just needed some cutting. Anything that we have extra left over, we just kind of put them in our hands, because our hands could use a little sunscreen too, right? I have to do the 3-hour glucose test, which I am not looking forward to, but what can we do? What can you do, right? So after our sunscreen, I'm very much distracted, if you can't tell. I'm gonna start on my eyebrows, because I want like all of that to kind of sink into my face. So we're gonna start off. I'm probably not gonna, like, I might speed through this part, but I'm gonna do the NYX Control Gel, or Control Freak. Just a clear brow gel first, and then we'll move on to filling them in. The last time that I waxed my eyebrows was, I believe, when we were like doing our aesthetics portion of cosmetology school, so it's been a really long time. Granted, before that, it had been years since I've done anything to my eyebrows other than like shave them myself, because we're crazy. But in that picture that we're trying to recreate, you know, Megan Fox has very, like, I don't know, Patrick Ta-esque brows. So we're gonna do our best to do something with that. I also don't really have an eyebrow shade that matches this well enough that it looks good. So we're just gonna go in with the NYX Fill and Fluff in Espresso. It's a little bit warmer. And this one I'm gonna use like towards the tail. I've been trying to let them kind of grow out and just do their own thing. Alright. Let's see. Can I still do eyebrows? Thing. I think it's because like I already have pretty, you know, like annoyingly shaped eyebrows. It's okay, we'll clean it up. But with all the things that I've done to them, I hope nobody ever argues that there is a good side and a bad side to people. Looks like clearly this eyebrow's my bestie. And then I'm gonna go in with the, what is it? The Ultra Slim Micro Brow Pencil in the shade brown. It's just brown. And I love this one because it's just like so, you know, I'm sure everybody's talked about this, but it's just so thin. And it just helps create those like hair-like strokes up front. Okay, I need to soften them up a little bit, but I'm just gonna go over them again with the clear brow gel because I really want that kind of like laminated brow effect towards the front, especially. Moving on, we're gonna do our eyes, I think. Alright, so I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. It's like perfect for anything. And looking at the picture, I hate living downstairs. Everybody always looks in the window. She just has like a very natural, subtle, like brighter inner corner, just a little bit, and then like skin tone contour-esque looking stuff on the like the eye. Trying to get a little bit closer while I do my eyes. I'm gonna go in with we're gonna start off light. I'm gonna go in with this one. I don't know what it's called, but we're using this one. Love how this, like, Mario's formulations, they literally do lay like skin, which is, I know, is what he was saying he wanted. I just want to keep blending until we get like a really nice, like, seamless thing going on. How's that look towards the front? It's like there's almost like nothing, like no pigment on her eyes. So I'm gonna go in with this one to kind of tone down like the warmth in my eyes shadow that I kind of created right now. But I feel like it's also picking up a lot warmer on the camera. Alright, so to bring back some of that brightness, I'm going to use like the lightest color in the palette, which is this one. And we're going to put it like right over here. Just gonna blend out a little bit more. Alright, and then for underneath like the brow bone area, I'm just gonna use the same like white shade. Just to have that brightness there. It looks like it's kind of brought in a little bit more, but I feel like my eye shape already kind of does that. So we're gonna hold off on that. I think I'm gonna move on to my face. The Revolution Makeup Conceal and Hydrate Foundation. I'm not going anywhere, and usually like as long as I'm not going anywhere, this is nice because it's not gonna be too high coverage, but it'll still like give me enough coverage, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna use the Real Techniques 200. It looks super light, and I don't like that. Alright, moving on. I think I'm going to do a little bit of like highlighting and contouring with the Born to Glow concealer. Actually, I'm going to go over this with my palette contour. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild contour palette and this e.l.f. sculpting face brush. I kind of feel like I just really have to go heavy with the contouring, or I'm gonna look like the moon face emoji really quick. Alright. I don't know what's happening outside. Try not to look, because then they're gonna look at me. So yeah, I'm going to take the Beauty Blender and I'm going to go into the lighter part of this and just kind of go over like spots that look a little too bright. Not bright, shiny. Just kind kind of press it into the skin. So there's that. I don't think I need to go in with this one, so I'm gonna refrain. There are some spots that I would like to conceal, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna just do it. Oh, that's cool. Just kind of like that. A little bit on the under eye because my girl hasn't really slept. Alright, close that. So it's really going to help brighten, so I think it's good that I do it. Alright. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. That spot just does not want to be covered, and that is fine. We are okay. Okay, so she is obviously quite fair, but I feel like they really did a good job of bronzing her up and adding color back into her face, which is something that I obviously need right now. So for the bronziness, I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this one is a little less cool toned, and it's obviously a bronzer as opposed to a contour. So right on the cheeks to keep the face elevated. A little bit on the forehead so we don't look like we missed a spot. It is so hot in this room all the time. I'm gonna go over the nose because I feel like that gives a nice sun-kissed look. I hate when there's people in front of my window. A little bit on the jawline. I made an appointment to get lip filler and I'm so excited for that. I know. So at this point it's 3 months in advance because obviously I have to wait for the child to come out of me before I can do anything like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with this blush because if you guys can see, she's got pretty good blush on there. Yeah, she's got it's all concentrated right around here. Alright. So I'm gonna go in with this one. This one's the most pigmented blush, which is Mellow Wine by Wet n Wild that I have. I'm gonna put it here, but we're gonna kind of try to keep our face lifted as well. Why not? And then she does have some highlight, so I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill iced highlighter. This is the mini one, and we're gonna spray our thing, just a little setting spray because it's gonna help make it pigmented. So whatever you have, just use it. You can tell she has pretty I'm actually gonna take this and put it a little bit on my brow bone. Her eye look doesn't look shimmery at all, but I was raised in 2016 and we put highlighter everywhere and everywhere. I'm gonna spray my face so that it sets with the NYX matte finish setting spray. To finish off the eyes, I am gonna actually tightline, because I can't tell if she has like a wing, but you can definitely tell that she has some kind of like darkness at the lash line. So I really want to create that effect. I cannot tell if she has eyeliner. It's okay. I'm gonna tightline using just like a creamy eye pencil. Alright, we're back. I kind of tightlined and gave myself a little bit of like a wing, but not too much. And then I really emphasized that inner corner because I like the way that that looks. Hers isn't as, you know, like done up. But yeah. Anyway, her lower lash line is very like just clean and free of color. So we're going to try to clean that up as best we can and brighten that up. Now I don't have like a liner that I can put in my waterline that'll like brighten because they're all dark. So I'm going to just take like this Aveda number 5 and I'm going to go in with, again, just this matte white. This is what I'm saying when this, like, when I talk about this palette, it's like the most versatile palette. So if you are a makeup artist, I just saw like the water line and it reminded me I need to take my iron pills. Okay, so we are there. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes and then I'm gonna go in with like 2 different mascaras because as you guys have watched any of my videos in the past, I never liked falsies. I don't like how they feel. I just don't like them. So I'm gonna use the Milk Kush mascara first, only on the top, because it's gonna give me a lot of volume and kind of create that illusion. Then I'm gonna use the telescopic because this kind of lengthens and breaks it up because of like, look at how thin that brush is. Then we're going to use that one on our bottom lash line as well. So those are pretty much the eyes. I'm going to curl it one more time. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's a pet peeve. But as long as you clean your mascara one, this isn't very clean, but it'll be okay. Just do a quick curl. We're going to move on to the bold lip, which really brings out those fall vibes. I like to line, no matter what kind of lip I'm doing, I always like to line with a nude. So I'm going to use the NYX lip liner in Sandstorm, just because it's gonna help like really be able to draw the lip that you want. She has a pretty accentuated Cupid's bow, which I do too, but it's not as... Alright, and then once we do that, I'm going to go back in and line it with a pinkier, like rosier tone, just so it matches a little bit more. I just need to find it. So then I'm going to line it again with the Whipped Caviar lip liner, which is just a little bit pinkier. Windows. It's a great time. Great time to be alive. So I don't have the Patrick Ta lipsticks. Sad face. But I'm going to use the NYX Butter lipstick. This is old, but it works, in Licorice. And then I'm going to use the Wet n Wild liquid something. Is it liquid catsuit? Liquid catsuit in Video Vixen. So we're gonna... So we don't get any on our teeth. Alright, I'm gonna fix my hair and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Not that I have to do too much to my head. Alright, and that is... I'm gonna take my earbud out because it just doesn't look good. Alright, so this is the finished look. I think for not having Patrick Ta's skill level and just doing our best here, we did a pretty good job. I don't know, I like it. I like how it looks. I think it's very lifted and still just like fresh, and you could do like everyday glam. Also, since we're all wearing masks again, you don't have to do a bold lip. I'm saying like we're all wearing masks when we're not all wearing masks. But if you are, you don't have to worry about the lip. But I think the eyes are just like really easy and fun. Just like the face in general. Like to go lay in your couch or whatever. So that is the finished look. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys next time in some other weird random video that I make. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.